Hey guys, my name is Christian Taylor. Welcome back to Craylor Made, where I like to talk all things branding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. Today we'll be taking a look at some free WordPress themes. If you watched my content before, you'll know that when I refer to the cost of a WordPress site, I build in the cost of a paid WordPress theme. I'll typically budget in about $60 to purchase a theme, plus the cost of your web hosting. But WordPress itself is a free platform, so is it really necessary to buy a WordPress theme? Are there free themes that are worth using? First, I'll explain the pros and cons of free WordPress themes, then I'll go over some of my favorite free themes available. So when we look at WordPress themes, there are a few things to consider. What page builders do they work with? What features and layouts do they have? Are they committed to security? And what sort of support, if any, is available for them? I've mentioned this before, but finding a WordPress theme that supports your preferred page builder is crucial. Whether you prefer WP Bakery, Elementor, Divi, or Gutenberg, be sure to find a WordPress theme that supports what you prefer. I like to look for WordPress themes that include native support for WP Bakery, but that's because I tend to prefer editing WordPress sites via the back end, where a page builder like Elementor is optimal for a what you see is what you get page building experience. Now, this is not meant to be a comparison of page builders. I'm working on another video for that, so let's focus on themes here. Next, you have to ask yourself what features and layouts you're looking for in a WordPress theme. Does the theme you're considering have a wide variety of eye-catching and portable demos? Does it have all of the page elements you're looking for, like rich hero sections, flexible columns, and call to action sections? Typically, free themes are going to be less inclusive of feature-rich options, and you may find yourself disappointed in the lack of elements available for you to build your page. We also need to consider security and support. What is the theme developer's reputation? If they're giving away their theme, why is that the case? Are they a small indie developer offering free themes because they're just getting started? Is it a freemium theme offered by a reputable developer where you can upgrade to a premium version later? Make sure to research the developer and look for clues that they are reputable and trustworthy. A quality developer is more likely to have proper security features in place in their WordPress theme. Also, free themes may or may not offer support from the developer. Sometimes you can get help through the WordPress online community, but you may not have direct access to official support from the developer unless you've purchased a theme. As you can see, I'm generally not an advocate for using free WordPress themes, and that's mainly because there's so many junk themes being offered. But there are some use cases and some themes in particular where I can get behind using a free option. This first one is a given, but I think it's often overlooked. Don't be scared to use the default themes included in WordPress. Themes like 2021 are more or less official WordPress themes built by the WordPress.org team. The later versions of these themes take advantage of the Gutenberg post editor and page builder, and while there aren't any groundbreaking features or styles to these themes, they are solid, reliable, quality WordPress themes that are great for blogs in particular. That brings up an important point to this video. If you're a blogger, I think you can get away with a free WordPress theme much easier than someone who's trying to build a landing page. For personal sites and blogs, free WordPress themes can be great. For corporate sites or landing pages, it is still possible to find some decent free themes, but I think that's when it becomes worth the money to cough up for a paid theme. If you're ready to branch out to a free theme with more options, Hello Elementor is a great option for a dependable, reliable, secure WordPress theme. It's made by the Elementor team and gives you a clean slate to build a stunning website using Elementor. The theme itself is free, but you're honestly going to be very limited without an Elementor Pro subscription, which will cost you $49 a year. And this is where the frustration starts with free third-party themes. Other dependable themes include Astra by Brainstorm Force and Neve by Themeizel. But once again, we see similar limitations on these themes. Astra offers a lot of great layouts and elements on the free version of the theme, but it is a freemium theme, offering a pro upgrade for $59 a year or $249 lifetime. I think as long as you aren't picky, you can get a great looking site with the free version of Astra and not need to upgrade. Neve is similar to Astra and offers some nice looking starter sites with the free version, and they do also let you pick from several several page builders, including Gutenberg and Elementor. In the time I spent messing around with free themes, I really enjoyed what Neve had to offer, especially when paired with the free version of Elementor. Neve is my personal favorite theme when it comes to free themes that could make a corporate landing page or sales page. They follow a similar business model to Astra, charging around $60 a year for a paid license or $189 lifetime. They have several tiers of licenses, so you could spend more depending on the features you want. These themes offer some form of free support, and they're secure, high-quality themes that you can depend on for your website. The biggest danger to free WordPress themes like these is ultimately giving in and upgrading to the Pro version later, where you'll then have spent more money than if you just purchased a premium theme from the start. Salient is one of my favorite premium WordPress themes, and it's available for a $60 one-time fee per website. The premium versions of these themes are going for a yearly fee or $180 to $250 for a lifetime license. You may start with a free theme like Astra or Neve and eventually get fed up with the limitations. Astra and Neve are certainly not the only free WordPress themes available though, and you can go to the themes section on WordPress.org to find thousands of free themes. But a big downside to WordPress is that you can't easily switch themes, meaning it's not so simple to just jump to a premium theme later on. You basically have to remake your website to do that, so a lot of users end up giving in and paying a high price to upgrade to the Pro version of their free theme later on. Understand that there's nothing wrong with doing this. If you need a free website, you need a free website. Don't let the cost of a WordPress theme stop you from getting online. I also understand that some users may love Astra or Neve and actually want to pay for it from day one, and that's cool too. They are solid themes. But generally, I'd say if you're a new blogger or want a basic personal site, stick to the official WordPress.org themes that are 100% free. These are the themes with a year title or the storefront theme for e-commerce. If you do need a free theme to build a corporate sales page or landing page, just make sure the theme is from a reputable developer and you can get a great looking site with a few design limitations. For me personally, I don't use free WordPress themes. That's mainly because I own a lifetime license to Divi, which works on unlimited websites. So if I don't feel like paying for another license to Salient or another premium theme that's pay per website, I can always throw Divi on my site and still end up with a high quality, reliable WordPress experience. There are some great WordPress themes out there though, so I recommend checking out Astra, Neve, the official WordPress.org themes, and the many other thousands of themes that are available at WordPress.org. So what do you think of WordPress themes? I'd love to know your thoughts on free WordPress themes in the comments down below. By the way, this is the last week that you can join my email list at Krahler.academy and get my first online course coming in 2 weeks for just $19 one time. The price will go up next week when the pre-sale starts, so if you want to get in on that discount, join the email list in the description below at Krahler.academy. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time.